So this is just my opinion, but I have talked to a lot of people. I work with a lot of buyers and sellers. So speaking with them has kind of formulated my opinion on how COVID will affect the real estate market and real estate in general moving forward. And I think what we're starting to see, across the board is people are getting used to this new way of being. And, there was a big push originally that people wanted more space, needed more rooms because they were working from home, needed more outdoor space. So there was a fleeing from the city to the burbs. And, even people in the burbs needed more space, so they were moving into bigger houses. And I could see that continuing, but I think, we're all adjusting to COVID life for better or worse. And you have seen a nice resurgence in the city that people, know what they want. And, whether it's a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom in whatever part of the city you're looking at, Fishtown, South Philly, Graduate Hospital. And, people are kind of starting to realign themselves with what their goals are beyond COVID. And I think that's what we're starting to see is people were able to look past whatever this current lifestyle we've had to live in the way it's been and what the future is going to look like for their life, And with all things real estate, and this is just a true thing to our generation, people live in a house for about 5 to 7 years on average. So no matter what you're doing today, it's most likely going to change somewhere in the next 5 to 10 years, so on and so forth. So I think people are getting used to that again, whereas last year and when COVID was fresh in our minds and our lifestyles, there was no end game to it. We didn't know how we would want to live. So I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're seeing hopefully everything normalizing again. I think that's going to be the theme, hopefully, of 2022 is things getting back to a new normal, perhaps. So that's my opinionated prediction, for 2022 and COVID.